What is up, YouTube world? I'm Ashley D. Before I get started, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Also, feel free to share this video as well. Some things I state are allegedly not a guaranteed fact, my own personal opinion and observation. So I'm going to be speaking on a couple things. I'm going to be real, little raw, uncut. Hope you guys stick with me after and you can handle it. I'm quite sure you can, because at the end of the day, we're all here for the same reasons. And the reason is, most importantly, exposing the real from the fake. Not to mention, when someone has a public platform as this person, Miss Lieonya, and they're putting out so much negativity. God places people in their assignments to do what they're supposed to do, whether that's exposing this person and bringing light to other situations as well. If that's saving one person out of the many to wake up and open their eyes. You know how many people I have come under my video and say they see the light now, they finally realize what she's doing? That's a great feeling, because there's people out here destroying their marriages and their relationships with God, and they're playing with fire back and forth because they're following behind this person. And like I always stated, never idolize an individual. The only person you should want to be like in their image is God and Jesus Christ, or whoever your God is that you serve. But idolizing someone and sticking behind them, good or bad, that's some next type level craziness, especially to be adult. We all know right from wrong. We all have an intuition that tells us when something is telling the truth or when it's not telling the truth, when something is off. And we all see that for ourselves. That's why we all content creators stick together at one point or another, because we see all these red flags. But it's funny to me, all these people now all of a sudden want to get on these panels and they want to come at these content creators and bash them. But what they fail to realize, no weapon formed against me nor anybody else shall prosper. The difference between certain content creators and them and Miss Lieonya, let's be real. Okay, she had a little money since she mooched off of her ex-husband, not ex yet, my bad, to get to where she is. She had the money to get her booty done, allegedly. She had the money to get her teeth fixed, allegedly. All of her insecurities, she was able to get fixed because she put herself in a position to go dig and get to where she is, if we gonna be real about it. Can I be real today? However, we have other content creators that's real and genuine enough to come on here and open up and express things that they might be a little insecure about. You know, everybody at one point or another have insecurities about them, whether you're a woman or a man. We all have certain things that we might not like and we wish was different. But that's just life. And for people to get on a panel that's grown people that claim to be in happily marriages, you know, and use the things that people say that was an insecurity and try to twist it against them and jab them with that. That's the lowest of low you can be. Now, this other person that's a big time influencer that's still married and in a whole full-blown relationship, I want to ask one of them this question. Since you're married and you're going so hard for this woman, how are we supposed to think you respect your own marriage, but yet you approve of her destroying her marriage? You approve of the things she's doing that's not godly. This woman uses God's name daily, on and off, whether she's pissed off with him and she's sending a subliminal message, or whether she's claiming that God sent him to her. God does not bless any mess. And she's still continuing to say he's putting her through doors that she hasn't been in, allowing her to meet the right people, whether it's a man or a woman. Really? You don't realize you paying for those doors. You paying for those seats. His loud mouth tail not putting you in anything. How many followers did he have before he met you? I'm going to wait. Let's hear. How many doors, how many people, where are the doors that we saw him putting you in? Every door you've been in. Everything you've done, it's because of you. You paid your way, or it was an invite for you, not from him. You haven't been starring in no big time movies. You haven't been around no producers. Everything was through you. And you don't realize that even you paying money, that's through you. He hasn't gifted you with anything that was special. Besides make you look silly time and time again. And if you was a real one, and if your supporters was real ones, they will be honest with you. I like the fact that my people come on here and they don't agree with me about everything, and I'm okay with that. You can have your own opinion. However, just respect mine as well. And sometimes we can even meet in a mutual ground to come to a even understanding. But just because we don't agree about everything, that don't mean you still not my people. You still not my sister or my brother. No, we just have two different point of views on something, and that's normal. God made each and every one of us different. However, to have people spend their whole day, their whole time, and their whole energy trying to bash people that are exposing the truth from someone that's putting it out there. If someone is putting their own dirt, their own flaws on display, putting all these things out there, not to mention you have let so many DV victims down. Like I stated, my mom was a DV victim. So that's one of the reasons I stuck to this going hard. It's bigger than just Mr. LaTrue. Everybody want to say, oh, it's about him. He don't speak on it no more. No, it's bigger than that. This is someone that's influencing young people to walk into that direction. And it's sad. And people don't notice that. Even at her little award BET thing or whatever she called herself being invited to, her shorts were so skimpy. She couldn't even sit down without it sticking to her lower area like that. Who, as a mother of 4 with class, would walk around like that and be comfortable? When the majority of everyone was in dresses, was a little more conservative, reserved. But yeah, she showed up with some shorts on and a shirt with the back out. And then Mr. Ed shows up with some too little shirt on with some white Air Forces with all black on. This man, is all over the place and he's a joke. And we all see that. And everyone is encouraging your madness, encouraging your foolishness. And if you only looked at these videos with an open mind, open heart, open mind, you will free yourself from all this chaos. You claim you want peace, but you're putting a battery in your people back. They're not going hard on this Facebook page for no reason. You're okay in that because you can't do it. You don't want to mess up your credibility. You don't want to come at people head on. You have to have yes men go hard for you. But what you fail to realize, people of God are going to always get that message out and that message across. It's bigger than you, sweetheart. It's about the lives that are at stake. While you flying this place, that place, and this place, go spend time with your children. That's what you should be doing. Go take them to Disney World. You taking Mr. Ed all over the world. What about them? And it goes to show you how the dynamic is of the relationship. Your daddy and him have no connection. Even on the picture, they distance from one another. Shouldn't they be talking man to man if y'all relationship was like that? We never saw them interact with one another. They spaced out on the picture, even on the boat when you showed your daughter. And you asked her where she was, and she said Atlanta still. He was somewhere in the front. Your daddy was in the back, trying not to be seen. At the end of the day, everybody wants to claim to pick a side. My side is I stand for what's right in my heart and what I believe in. People can say and feel how they choose to and please. My content is not just on Lieonya. I promised everyone I would keep up with it, and that's what I'm doing. And like I stated, it's bigger than Mr. LaTrue. It's about people that are being influenced down the wrong path instead of the righteous path. And that's why I'm a firm believer of sticking to what I decided to. Not to mention other things I report on daily as well that I would appreciate if you guys take time to look into that too. Now, for this to be done went way out of hand and escalated to where people are putting out people photos of where they live, talking about who they live with and this and that. Like, what does that have to do with the content creator being honest about things? People can't handle the truth. And you want to come at people for exposing what they feel is the truth. You continue to bash Mr. LaTruth on your page daily. You put pictures of him. You put screenshots of words he's saying. It be the simplest stuff. Him saying he's getting the divorce. Please stop asking for skits from him and his ex. He not doing it anymore. What is the point of you even posting that? That's true. Someone asked was they ever going to do skits again, but you guys decided to screenshot that and post it. Or you guys want to continue to antagonize him about updating some pictures of him and a daughter. Like, it doesn't stop with you guys. You guys promote nothing but mess and drama from your end. And by you being an older married woman, if you truly was a Lieonya fan, you would have pulled that chick aside and you would have told her she need to move more responsibly. She need to move in silence when it comes to her personal life. Because guess what? Her personal life is messing with her bag. And y'all may think it's all good now because she's taking pictures, flying this place and flying that place, spending money. But at the end of the day, the only people going to be hurting from this is the kids. Because when her money is low, that's hard on what they need to do and them being taken care of properly. And for her to do all these lavish things for somebody she's barely known and not to mention continuously confess her love to him on a regular basis. How can you love somebody? You go from saying they was your best friend like that when we all knew something different, and now you just all of a sudden so passionately in love with this person. And you continuing to lie to yourself. And your people are so brainwashed, they're sitting there reposting the crap that you're saying. This man really opening doors and introducing you to who, sweetheart? Because I didn't see you take a picture with Morris Chestnut. I didn't see you have any movie premieres coming up. I don't see you doing anything any different besides the little sleazy flyer that you put out when you're supposed to be at the club promoting. When you're supposed to be bigger than that. You are fumbling the bag. And all these content creators are trying to tell you that. Nobody has any jealousy nor hatred towards you. If anybody wants to go get a dude off the corner and take care of them, we all can do that. You have nothing impressive in your background besides you finesse the heck out of the guy to get to where you are. And if we all wanted to do that, we can finesse somebody out here. We're not bad looking people. Let's keep it real. We all look good. But that's not where we at. We are on God's time, not demon time. We know that at the end of the day, if we move the way you're moving, it's going to eventually crumble down like a tower. And we too old to be going through those up and down emotions that we know you going through, boo. We know you are. The day before yesterday, he exposed himself with a video with some women in the background. Now you think we should just forget about that. Or better yet, your people go ahead and blame Mr. LaTruth for hacking in his phone like he's that important. Now, today, you're loving him. You posting about how he's such a great man, this and that. What is great about him? What is great besides the things you fabricate and make up in your mind? What is great about him that's going to be good for your kids? When you move on from a relationship, whether it was your children's dad or whoever, the first thing as a mother, how we date, we don't bring the man around the kids yet, and we date for a while till we build a connection, till we see where he's at in his mind frame and if he's even worth the energy and the time and then deservance of being around your kids in a relationship with you first, and then eventually around the kids. That's how a real mother invests her time, and that's how she moves and thinks. She's not going to publicly start dating while she's still married and then want to convince and brainwash everyone that this person is perfect for everything in your life that was going wrong. When this person, if anything, is creating more things in your life that's going wrong. Your bank account is going low and going wrong because of him. You spending more money on trips and food and lavish gifts, allegedly, because of him. So what is so right about this person? What did this Superman come in your life and do and change? Besides crack a few corny jokes and smiles here and there and laugh and giggle with your kids, because in his mind, he laughing all the way to the bank. He's finessing you. But you're the only one that don't see that. And your people are just as oblivious as you that are encouraging this foolishness. And they're way older than you. They should have better things to do with their time instead of sit on a panel and talk about everyone and what they have in their life and how you finessed and got where you at and everyone's so jealous of you. Come on. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? The best move is the move through God if it's genuine and if it's real. No one has any reason to be jealous of this woman whatsoever. She has absolutely nothing nobody wants. If anything, everything that we have stated has been 100% spot on, beneficial to help this person in the long haul. See, y'all are diehard Lieonya fans. The good thing is we're not. At one point in time, we believed her and we felt bad for her. We knew her through her husband, if we're going to be real, since everybody want to talk about how she make more money than him. Yeah, his page was taken down, mysteriously. But anyhow, so we felt something for her and we tried to connect ourselves to that. Once that was exposed and all the red flags started repeating itself, we had no reason to continue to stay in that lane. Right is right, wrong is wrong. She exposed her own self. She blew up her own spot, not us. And for you guys to continue to be a fan instead of a realist. You guys do not have her best intentions at heart. That's the difference between us and you. We could tell her truth. Y'all would rather tell her a lie. Y'all rather polish it up and make it look good to the world and present it like it's okay. You are a married woman. How are you okay with another married woman laying up and having a whole blown relationship publicly and she didn't handle her business yet? How are you okay with that, allegedly? I am Ashley D. Please leave your opinion down below. I wish each and every one of you have a blessed weekend. Stay safe out there. Take care. Have a good one. Bye for now.